here today to talk about the ways of the world and instincts. I've kind of denied myself my whole life. I've been like, I'm not going to be angry. I'm not going to be jealous. I'm just going to be a good person because if I'm a good person, good things will happen to me. That is total bullshit. Okay, if I do good things, then it's more likely that I'm going to get screwed over. I need to think. There are no good and bad people in the world. There are wise people and unwise people. It's kind of like when they put that picture up of me dying, how I was overwhelmed with emotion and went psycho because I was young and didn't know how to reason through my emotions yet. Okay, so I've thought a lot about that and kind of like how much it impacted me and how much it shouldn't have, and I should have just been looking for a way to do something horrible to the people that did that to me. Um, yeah, but see, naturally, I don't want to do bad things. I want to be good, which is just stupid, stupid, stupid. And I always realize that my morals will be used against me. That any sort of like programming that I have will be flipped, spun, and like destroyed. So anyway, it's kind of like, it's because they know like what you'll do and they know how to like jack up the reaction. It's kind of like from a young age we're shown or we're showed like all these things like Disney princesses and like wealth and stuff, and we're told you can do this too. This is a dream, and then when we get older, they're like, "Well, wake up to reality." It's kind of like how they snap us in two and break us and make us do stupid things. Like for me, it's like, well, with mating, they're like, "Well, you're not a Disney princess. You have to accept Joe the hobo," and it's like that's essentially what it translates into. I know that's a bit extreme, but it's like well, I'm not a Disney princess. No, I'm not a cartoon. So I just try to say something random like that and kind of like get around them because people think that you're clever if you're a smart mouth, and that really drives me nuts. I'm like, well, it takes more than one sentence to explain what's happening here, and I cannot stand smart mouths. I'm like, just shut up. So anyway, back to instincts and stuff. Like I've noticed that they use this wealth thing to like again break me and make me do stupid things. But I should be jealous. I should be angry. I should want this stuff. I shouldn't let this confuse me. Um, or I shouldn't want this stuff if I don't truly desire it. But I'm like demonic and excited, so of course I want the entire universe. Like I'm like roar, and they're like they gave me a lobotomy and everything because eventually I just burst out of my cage. I'm like, well, I don't care anymore about this stupid programming. It's driving me nuts because it all bubbled up to my surface because I'm schizophrenic, and it's like I can tell you exactly what's happening right now, and I'm not going to deal with it anymore. So they're like, well, we'll just destroy your brain, and then you won't want these things. And it's like, well, I don't know what to do with my little demonic self. Like I'm very frustrated, and I don't want to deny my emotions ever again, and I don't want other people to be fooled by that. I don't want people to ever feel the things that I felt because I had morals. Um, I will never have morals again. I will simply think, 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 even in my decrepit form. Just think about what's going on here. Um, Lately I've been thinking a lot about the problems of the world and stuff, and I've just been watching people play these stupid games with each other. It's like, oh, we all do this, but it really means that this is going to happen, and it's too complex for a single mind to really take in. And so it's like they know that they can just smile and get away with it and do stupid things to people, kind of like terrorism, kind of like false flags and stuff. And it's like, can't we just think? Let's just think. Let's just open the eye. Let's just put cameras everywhere and know everything and make it so everyone can get access to it, and so that there are laws that prevent them from doing stupid things, like the whole indefinite detention thing. Okay, so I automatically know that my demographic is highlighted for that because I'm disabled. So they'll come after disabled people. They'll come after opponents. Basically, anybody who's competing with them or takes resources will be a target for that. He'll say that's not happening, but it's not true at all. He'll be sneaky at first, and he'll go after people who are like who can't stand up for themselves, and then he'll eventually like um, he'll kind of weave it like he has with popular music and popular culture, where they're bad people, like there are good and bad people. Again, there are not good and bad people. There are wise and unwise people. Um, so I've had enough of this stupid world, and I'm like, well, can't we just open the eye and let everybody know the absolutes? And they're like, well, it's not possible for anyone to know because it changes through time, and sometimes it's good, what's good is bad, and some no, 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 no. Because I know that, okay, I played this game on my computer, which was like, it was a geopolitical game. And it would just, it let me like rule countries and change things and stuff, and we could totally do that and explain to people what's really going on instead of confusing them with all the nonsense that we do, kind of like Democrats and Republicans and just things that keep us at each other, or how I'm always trying to screw people over who are on welfare. I mean, when I work and when I don't work, I'm like, well, I'm trapped on welfare, and it's just kind of like how they keep us like gnawing at each other, and it's like, let's just stop that. We have dreams, we want things too. And it's like they've made it impossible to get things. Like we're starting to become trapped in our various castes and stuff. And it's like if we ever want to get out, we're going to have to really, really think. Like so far, some people have tried essentially just using each other to get out, and it's not working because they're not wise enough. But we can overturn them, and we can eventually get our dreams too, things we want. Like I wanted originally to be a writer, and to even though I'm not very good at it. I mean, I like to self-publish. I like to explore the world. I like to think. Or I could and go to school because people have like really broken me with school. Like they're like, "Well, we have an education, so we're so much better than you, and you don't deserve anything because you didn't basket weave for 4 years." So I'm like, "I'll do it," even though humans never, they don't really always remember what they've learned. So it's kind of pointless to really um to do a lot. Like the way we do school and learning is just totally stupid. Um, it's like they'll never remember all that. They'll never know all those subjects. It's just kind of like if we were wise, we would specialize in things and from a younger age and just work on that because you know the human mind, you know, it's just blah. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about these things, and I know I got kind of off track there for a second, but yeah, just don't deny your instincts. Just think. Don't let anyone take advantage of you by warping your instincts. Don't let them let strong emotions overcome you. Don't let them use your morals against you. Just try to think things through because that's the only thing you can do. And now my brain's like destroyed because they're like, oh, she's the evil one. Because again, I'm the popular one to destroy because I have, yeah, resources and I'm disabled. That's like a double whammy. They're like, ooh, and they can make me all these other things too, like a sexual deviant. And they're like, well, we've got her now because she's bad. And it's just like, I'm going to have to think. Just think.